G'day jabronis, it is the Verd back with you again. Welcome here to another episode of Road to Masterball. Once again using Curtis's lovely team, but this time I'm actually being joined by the man himself, Curtis. Hello, mate.
Hello, I am Curtis, also otherwise known as Skalvern.
I was letting the people know that you have been doing incredibly well this season at a lot of VGC events using this busted team. Well, not this team in particular, but other teams, and you just seem to adapt to this meta a lot better than others have.
I feel that's mainly because I've worked out a very interesting playstyle when it comes to using Dynamax and taking advantage of, like, when your opponent Dynamaxes, make their Dynamax turns as possible while making the most out of your Dynamax.
For sure. So I have currently done 7 battles so far, and in those 7, I've won 5, lost 2. I feel like the 2 losses definitely could have been avoided if it wasn't for one of them was me just playing poorly and one was just a bit of hacks. But here we go, we've got a game and it is Hard Room.
Alright. Yep.
Is that the Malmo team?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so what do we do against Hard Room, Curtis?
Hard Room, you actually don't even leave Cat Hat. You look at, like, ways you can break their Hard Room. Like, swap back over to it. You definitely need to bring the Conkeldurr, for sure. In fact, Conkeldurr Rhyperior is probably really good here because you can still side Mark Punch into donk something with Rhyperior straight away. That looks really strong.
Okay, I like that. I kind of don't mind the idea of Lax in the back.
Yeah, no, I like Lax in the back.
I don't think Vikavolt seems... I think, like, it's either Lifeheart or Hatterene. I don't think Vikavolt's super strong here.
Yeah, no, I don't like Vikavolt here. As funny as it is, I do like Lifeheart.
Yeah, I don't mind it either for the charm. Could be really solid.
It has options, yeah, it has...
Yeah, I like that.
Really well.
I don't think we need Hatterene too much. Hatterene kind of sucks against this team anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And late game, Lifeheart coming in and clicking Copycat, it doesn't need speed control. It'll always just go first. It's great. Like a really funny situation that could occur is Rhyperior coming out and it clicks high horsepower or max quake. And guess what? You can just still Copycat.
So, what's the plan here?
I think you just want to go for the Rhyperior. Because you don't...
Do you reckon I just go for the... Do you reckon Muck Punch Dynamax Max Quake?
Yes, but the only question here is if he protects or not. If he protects, you don't actually pick up the...
Yeah. We could just go for a regular high horsepower, I guess.
Yeah.
But then if he Dynamaxes, that could be bad.
Horsepower and... Yeah. I think just regular double into the right. Like high horsepower the right and...
Brick Break it?
Brick Break.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if he protects, you're not proccing...
Yeah, he's not protecting, he's Dynamaxing.
Unless he's Dynamaxing max.
That's the problem, right? Like, he's Dynamaxed it now, and...
Yeah.
This is bad now.
It's fine. If he picks up the kill, you bring in the Lifeheart and clicks some charm.
True.
Or you bring in the Lifeheart and you actually just...
Yeah. Judging on that high horsepower damage, do you reckon Max Quake would have knocked it out?
No. Absolutely.
Okay. So we do see a Quake come out, probably into my own Rhyperior. Oh, a Conk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
This is a lot better.
The Spit F boost isn't too big of a deal.
Yeah. Like, next turn, you actually... he could whisk the...
Nah, he Brick Breaks his own Rhyperior, that's funny.
He's doing some damage for you. No.
So we could go Lifeheart here.
Lifeheart and... Yeah, that looks good. The thing is, with the Lifeheart, is if he set up the Trick Room, you could Copycat and Reverse Room. And
True.
because I know on the Rhyperior.
So we just go for... Okay, so we have a choice. We could Dynamax and go for the Max Quake here. Would it get the knockout?
That's what I think you should do, yeah. You could do that and...
Maybe Snarl to guarantee it?
Snarl. Just for extra damage.
Yeah, I think I like that play.
Plus,
I think Snarl into Max Quake should get the knockout.
Even Charm is still okay because no, he doesn't have the speed boost on his. Your Rhyperior should be faster.
Yeah, my Rhyperior is faster for sure. So the Snarl, hopefully the Snarl chip is enough to put it in range.
Yeah. Because did he like if he set up Trick Room? Funny thing you could do is Charm onto the Rhyperior, let him attack. So then your Rhyperior gets its weakness policy boost.
True. I am confident though that I think Max Quake should get the knockout here.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Why is it so weak?
Rhyperior, I know it's attack, but it's still running a shit ton.
Alright, Knuckle into Liepard. Oh, into Rhyperior. Okay, that's much better for me.
Yeah.
That means I can Snarl and Quake into Dusclops now. Because Snarl should be in range.
Depends again what the Dusclops...
Yeah, if he went for Willow, it could suck. But couldn't I copycat the Willow and potentially go into his Rhyperior? Oh, he goes Trick Room. Okay, so this is fine. We just copycat Trick Room now, like you said.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can copycat Trick Room and then...
The only spooky bit here is if he has an ally switch. I think you actually want to I
think I have to reverse the Trick Room and then just...
Yeah.
I could potentially Hailstorm.
Maybe...
Would Hail do enough? Would Hail do enough chip? Is the question. Yeah, Hail should do enough chip to knock him out. I think.
Yeah.
So I'll Hailstorm Rhyperior. I'll Hailstorm Rhyperior. I think.
Yeah.
And then copycat. Shit. Fuck. Select it. Oh, I didn't. Oh my god, dude, my switch is so slow. I'm gonna go for Snarl instead now. This is dumb. I'm gonna die.
No, I saw fake.
No, it didn't go for fake
out. No, you timed out.
Yeah, it timed out. It would have chosen the top move, which is Snarl. Which is dumb, because like I would have copycatted there, and since he didn't ally switch, I would have knocked out his Rhyperior, so we're just going to lose the game now. Like, this is the dumb thing with these Switch controllers. For some reason, they're just really, really slow in selecting things. I mean, we technically still have a chance because we have Lax, I guess, and we did Snarl here, so we should knock out the Rhyperior. Oh, for fuck's sake. If I go for copycat here, can I copycat my own Snarl and attack first?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that feels better then.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so I can do that, and then I can belly drum, and maybe I'm back in a good spot.
Yeah.
I think that's the play, is to copycat the Snarl, and then belly drum.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll belly drum, and we will use copycat. Hopefully this works. I can imagine it would work.
It will. The only issue goes for protect.
Nah, no protect happen there.
You can't copycat protect.
Sweet.
In the case that
so no protect happen there. The Dusclops will either go for Will-O-Wisp or it'll go for Nightshade.
If it wisps, it's still fine because you have for. Yeah, Nightshade.
Don't know why I went into Lax.
Absolutely.
So to me, this Dusclops really isn't a threat anymore.
Yeah. Like, what does it reveal? Just the Nightshade, the Trick Room. We haven't seen Wisp from it, but even if it did, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, Torkoal. I think what I want to do this turn is I want to Lariat and actually knock out the Dusclops because I want to Snarl the Torkoal. No. I feel like he may protect Torkoal and try and Trick Room here because Torkoal's slower than Snorlax.
That doesn't. If he Trick Rooms, it doesn't matter. You can just reverse the.
Oh, true. So I just Facade that Torkoal.
Yeah.
And
Cold.
Snarl?
Get rid of that threat. Yeah.
I could now. Charm doesn't do shit
You
yet.
could actually copy, because you'll copycat Nightshade, and that'll do more damage than...
True. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't it copy Belly Drum? Wasn't that last move selected? Damn it, Curtis! Damn it!
I forgot my speed.
Oh my god. Well, good. We should be able to knock out. Yeah, dude, this is why I wanted to snarl! This is why. This is the exact reason I wanted to snarl.
Why is that cold so fast?
Oh my god. Okay, thank god he willowed me, so I just get a free knockout. But, like, this is exactly why I wanted to snarl. Because then if Lax was healthier, this game would be a lot easier to win. So Torkoal should just drop. Good.
Yeah, Torkoal should drop. It does have a defense stat, but not for plus.
Okay, this is looking kind of... Okay, so the thing is, right,
All the time.
the Dusclops is not an issue anymore. It is whatever the last Pokemon is.
Yeah.
Now, Hatterene is naturally slower than Snorlax, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, actually naturally slower, or would it be slower than ours?
It's 29 speed. Snorlax is...
So, my question is, do you think he's going to try and go for Trick Room with his Dusclops and protect his Hatterene here? Because if we predict this right, and Lariat into Dusclops and knock it out while his Hatterene protects, we win the game. I think that's our only chance, because if I attack Hatterene and it protects...
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
I don't know, I just feel like this is the play. If Hatterene doesn't protect him, we lose.
Go for it. If this is what you're feeling...
Okay, we lose. Well, we would have lost anyway. He got a crit there.
He has brick.
And his Hatterene was faster as well. So
yeah.
I feel like that all could have been avoided if we were able to get off that Snarl the turn earlier with Liepard, and also if we went for Snarl instead of copycatting. Like,
yeah, the main thing was the
also, we played horrendously around that Rhyperior. Like, that was horrible.
Yes. Yeah.
If we were able to get... And also, yeah, that misclick of being able to... If we could have copycatted there, reverse the room,
that misclick,
then...
misclick was... I think you need to fix your controller situation there.
Oh, basically, yeah, I'm going to go down to, like, JB or wherever is still open and just buy a better controller to use.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then that'll make things, like, a million times easier, so...
Like, I've not had any problems with my Pro Controller plugged in.
I think it's just because this one's quite old and I haven't used it, so... Like, I got it when the Switch, like, first came out.
Yeah,
so it's pretty ancient, so...
It's
I'll get, like, a good new Pro
I got
controller.
my Switch when it first came out, and I've barely used the Joy-Cons. But I know times where I've had it, like, I know the left thumbstick has some issues.
There we go,
Anyway, we've got a victim.
Let's see. Victim for the Vicavolt, bro.
Let's see what we've
Ooh,
got here.
okay,
Hard
so...
room as well.
Is it hard room though when there's Diggersby?
Yeah.
Diggersby's base 78 speed.
Look at his, yeah.
He selected very quickly, so...
Alright, for this...
I kind of like...
I like
Rhyperior on the lead.
Yeah, I like Conkeldurr Rhyperior here.
As a lead?
Yeah. Because Conkeldurr can drop the Diggersby straight up as well.
True.
Potentially.
I'm a little bit worried about the Indeedee though.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
I kind of like Rhyperior. I like Rhyperior and honestly Liepard lead. Because like, if you look at what my opponent has, I think Liepard is incredibly strong against any of their big attackers.
It can charm a lot of the stuff, and if
they lead with Hatterene, if they lead Hatterene plus thing, I can just go Rhyperior Liepard and just go for a Snarl if I want to.
Yep.
I like Lax in the back then as a potential option, and then if they're going to go for Room themselves, then maybe Vicavolt. Vicavolt seems really strong in this matchup actually in the back.
Yeah,
so I think Vicavolt in the back.
Vicavolt's main purpose is to deal with a couple of certain threats, one of them being Togekiss, which is what we see here.
Yeah,
the other
exactly
ones are things like Milotic that we've seen. The other really important one was Gastrodon.
Yeah. I don't think Gastrodon was on there. It was Renoregus.
But Like, that's what
Oh, in
separates,
general, yeah, dealing with
that's what
Gastron.
separates Vikavolt from, like, I was experimenting a lot with Cockroach. And Cockroach also deals with the two of them, mainly because they both have the grass coverage move.
So I actually want to try and be a bit aggressive here, Curtis. What I'd like to do is I want to fake out the Diggersby and then go hard out of Rhyperior into Vikavolt.
Why switch out to Vikavolt here?
So I think that he's going to go for a ground move into Rhyperior, and while I think it's great to proc my weakness policy, if I can get in the Vikavolt and get an early knockout...
Do you think he dines the Diggersby?
Potentially. I mean, the other option is to snarl the Diggersby and then go for...
No, I think you charm the Diggersby and then do your switch, maybe. Charm, or even just go for...
No, I think we go for Ice Punch into... God, I'm going to run out of time. I'm going to be as quick as possible.
Click, moves. Jump. Jump.
I clicked it, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but you didn't target.
That's fine. You know what? I might get rewarded for this. I might get rewarded.
You will take his Wandering Spirit though. Actually,
That's
no.
fine.
This is the Brutal Swing shit.
So the weakness policy procs.
No, yeah, this was actually hilariously the play, because right there he would have given huge power to the... Wait, why didn't you... No, because Snarl is in contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is...
So now, Runerigus... This is the funniest thing about this is, Curtis, if I had done the play that I talked about of going into Vikavolt, and if he goes for an Earthquake right now into my Rhyperior, or like goes for a ground type move, okay, we get the Ice Punch. Maybe the Ice Punch would just fuck him up.
We'll just get a freeze.
No, Trick Room.
Okay.
Oh, Trick Room's perfect. This is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We
just copycat and get a knockout. Cool.
Yeah.
Rock Slide should kill him, right?
Yes. The only issue is if you miss.
True. All right, we'll play it safe and Ice Punch him.
Yeah, I think I Ice Punch. And then copycat.
Unreal, dude. Unreal. Can't believe this is gonna work.
The only thing is if he protects you, but
he didn't.
Yes.
So.
I love Life Card.
Which so
just does this shit, and it's like... It's the... Like, Life Card is
dumb.
excellent for Trick Room. It is also excellent for countering Trick Room because of this shit.
Dark Pulse.
Yeah, okay. Going for Flinch Axe, maybe?
It's a crit.
That crit was annoying.
No, it's fine, because we have the Snarl for the Hatterene, so I'm not too concerned with it. I think that in this game, though, if, like, he brings out the Diggersby again, we're fine. We see Kiss. So Kiss is good here. I think Snarl into Rock Slide is fantastic.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Like,
that feels insanely strong right now.
Oh, yeah. Like, you could even Rockfall here, potentially, but I think...
No, I want to say that. I think that if I'm able to get both of these things on less special attack, then it means that Lax can just win.
This is why Snarl is specifically on the Lipard. It's for specifically Togekiss Duraludon setups, mainly.
So we may need to flinch the Hatterene to let Rhyperior survive this turn, but we'll see. We might just flinch it with the Rock Slide.
Yeah. There was an Air Balloon somewhere?
On the Hatterene. So yeah, if we flinch the Hatterene, we probably just win this game.
Ooh, good crit. I don't know what the...
Dark Pulse has not knocked me out.
No.
Even with Helping Hand boost. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
because we snarled.
Because you snarled, previous turn. Yeah, same turn as us.
We just Rock Slide and Snarl, and it's fine.
And then when the Diggersby comes back out, you can charm that.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah. Lipard.
That was a pretty straightforward game. I think, like, that was... The misplay ended up paying off fine.
Yeah,
it was kind of funny.
The main thing was I realized too late what the gimmicks with the Wandering Spirit Runerigus is. Because, you want huge power on the Runerigus, and that's very spooky. Like, if he just went straight for the attack, that would have been
screwed.
A lot worse. But I suppose he didn't consider the Lipard copycatting Trick Room as the play. He just
I don't think anybody would have predicted that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's such, like, Lipard does some very janky things.
True, man.
Like,
I've caught a few people off guard with the moves here.
The most satisfying thing with Lipard is, like, it's, like, nearly the end of the game, your Trick Rooms ran out, but A Lamau, you can copycat their move and then kill them with their own move, because Lipard's eject button brings it to the end game.
So stupid, man.
Mm.
Love it though. I think that was the correct lead too. I think maybe we could have done the Rhyperior. Well, the thing is though, would Vicavolt's Energy Ball have O-Code Runerigus?
Yes. Like, Life Orb, Vicavolt does so much damage. Like, it drops Charizard, the Thunderbolt.
Okay, so our own Conkeldurr looks insanely good in this matchup.
This is what Conkeldurr does. It looks at Lapras and makes it question all of its motives.
So we could still lead Cat Hat. I don't mind that, but I also really like...
Cat Hat is still good here.
I don't know. Cat Hat or, like... Hat Conk is interesting too. Or even Hat Rhyperior.
Nah, Cat Hat. Cat Hat with Conkeldurr in the back. And...
I kind of... Like, Rhyperior still seems strong because Rock Slide just seems... Like, Rhyperior just runs through his team. Like, Vikavolt could also be good. Lax could also be good.
Nah, I like Rhyperior. Like, Cat Hat with Rhyperior Conk in the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, dude. I don't think Vikavolt is super great against some of the things.
Yeah, the main thing for Rhyperior specifically is Fire Punch with the Conkeldurr, Ice Punch with the Rhyperior onto the Roserade.
Yeah, very strong combos.
Yeah.
I think if we get the Trick Room up, then we're in a pretty good spot. They may...
You say if we get Trick Room up.
Well, no, we're definitely going to get... But no, my fear is if they lead the Dusclops and they reverse Trick Room.
If they do that, you just, like, let it do that and set up your own Trick Room for you. The actual spooky thing is if he leads, like, Togekiss... Actually, his top two mons, Togekiss, Roserade, because potentially his Roserade could drop the Hatterene, and the Togekiss can just click follow me, and you can't copycat follow me.
Well, if they led Roserade Togekiss, I'd probably just go for Fake Out on the Roserade and then Trick Room.
Yeah, that's what you'd have to do. Alright. This looks really good.
Honestly, I feel like just faking out the Lapras and Trick Rooming, I don't think the Conk is that big of a deal.
The Conk is likely to side Mark Punch. So I think you actually...
That's fine. That's why we're going to fake out. Yeah, we're going to fake out the...
Conk.
Why? We don't want them to get off a G-Max... Oh, well, yeah, they could G-Max Resonance. You're right.
Yeah.
So fake out Conk, go for... Well,
Trick Room.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we're going to be really weak to Resonance, though. But we have to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if you fake out the Conk, the Hatterene won't be taking the +2 Resonance.
Yeah.
Because you can't fake out...
Now, if I copycat G-Max Resonance, I get Freeze Dry, right?
Yes, you'll get the base move.
Right.
Which means you'll do neutral damage to Lapras.
Oh, right. That's pretty disappointing. So yeah, G-Max Lapras is going to max Resonance, probably into the Hatterene, I would assume.
Yeah.
But we'll see. If they go into Lipard with this, then I feel like we're in a really good position.
Yeah. Because if he goes into Lipard, you bring in Conkeldurr and you can just Brick Break.
Brick Break, exactly, and then we just probably win the game.
Yep.
So we'll see. If we fake out the Conk for sure, prevent that from doing any shit, and we just gotta hope that the Resonance here is going into the Lipard.
He did attempt to side Mark Punch.
Ah.
So
into the Hatterene, but we do tank that pretty well.
Yep. It's got some Spadef investment, mainly for G-Max side.
So, we got a couple of choices here, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Would a Psychic be able to knock out Conk with the screens up? I think we'd have to...
No.
We'd have to Gigantamax to get close, right?
I don't think it's worth maxing.
Okay, so the other plan is to charm the Conk and Psychic into it.
I think you Snarl. I think...
Alright, we'll Snarl.
Snarl Mystical Fire the Lapras.
You reckon just leave the Conk alone?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, if you think that's the play, then I'm going to trust you with this.
Yeah. Like, I verse the Lapras teams plenty. It's really funny leading these two and then just going into Snarl Mystical Firing, making its attacks very minimal here.
So my fear is that Conk's just going to knock out Lipard. But that's okay, I guess, if that happens.
That's not bad.
Because now we just get in our own conch, knock out their Lapras, and then knock out the conch.
What was
Sorry,
the other mod?
knock out Lapras. Rhyperior.
Rhyperior, okay. Yeah. That's
So
right.
we go into
Yeah,
conch, we brick break the max Lapras, and then we psychic into the conch. Because I think we're going to Dynamax Rhyperior this game.
Yes, yeah, that's the plan.
So we brick break into there, and then once the thing goes down, psychic.
I think you want
the problem is
fire again.
Well, here's the issue too.
You do need to get rid of the conch, but the main issue is your.
No. The issue is that Hatterene is going to outspeed the Conkeldurr.
Switch Hat out.
Okay.
That's the play.
No, we can't. If he max Geysers into Rhyperior, we just lose, don't we?
He's not going to max Geyser. Like, if anything, I would max punch the Hat.
Alright, I'm trusting you here. We're going to Brick Break and Hard Swap in Rhyperior. I just have a feeling he's just going to Geyser or do something into it.
Like, worst case...
See.
Worst case
We'll see.
scenario,
The hope...
max resonance.
Oh, perfect. Wait, what? That's great.
That is absolutely perfect, because now he can't max resonance again.
And he Thunder Punched. Holy shit.
I was expecting a Mud Punch, but this is even better. Alright,
so... Okay, does his Conkeldurr move faster than our Rhyperior in Trick Room? No.
Yes, but it does.
Because I'm thinking
that's
we just
the speed on the Rhyperior. It's meant to be faster than the conch. You brick break the Lapras and you max your Ripe. And do whatever.
And we just go for
you can
Quake
even
onto
just
the
Rock
conch.
Slide. Just base Rock Slide.
That's what I'm thinking. It's just base
just
Rock
base
Slide.
Rock Slide. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, if you're...
Because Rockside should pick up a Lapras now. Proc's a weakness policy, but that doesn't matter because it'll Rhyperior outspeeds. Sweet. If we flinch the conch, this is also incredibly good.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we don't even care if the conch gets flinched, to be honest. If it wants to proc the weakness policy, we're kind of open to it. Oh, don't we flinch it?
Oh, that conch has been flinched twice.
We could either go like Brick Break into Max Quake into that conch to knock it out next turn, but we can't now because there's a Kiss.
I mean, now we just kill the Kiss.
We could potentially go for Bulldoze Max Rockfall to knock it out.
Press Y. I want to see how many turns of Trick Room you have.
This is the last turn.
Okay, switching out to Hat is a possibility. You keep the Conkeldurr alive, and you get
So what we could do here is, like, we could Max
think
Rockfall the Kiss.
Yeah, and then you...
Max Rockfall Kiss and go out to Hatterene.
Yeah, that's what I think the play is. Because at this point, like, Hatterene's at low enough health that it's like, it's not too bad if it drops here.
Come on, faster controllers. We got this. Cool, we got there. We got there.
Yeah, we got there.
Because they've already wasted their Dynamax, and now we can just kind of go in with Rhyperior.
Yeah. You'd potentially drop the... You'd probably always drop the Kiss here. It really just depends on what he does with his Conkeldurr. What makes sense is him attacking into your Rhyperior because your Rhyperior is a huge threat right now. That means your Hatterene is like in position now to either set up another Trick Room, which is why we wanted it to switch out, or like it threatens the Conkeldurr a lot.
So Togekiss should just drop.
Yeah, it should. Ain't no amount of bulk to save it from that.
The only downside of this is the sand might knock out our own Hatterene.
Yeah, I considered like the Ice Punch, Max Ice Punch.
Oh, never mind. He just knocks it out with Conch. So that's alright.
That's fine. Like again, this is like the Conkeldurr had one of two options for it to do, and it's like both of them are not really good options. Because like sacking that Hat there, like the Hat was very like low health, so it wasn't super valuable there. And now Roserade's here. Oh hi.
I mean, you're saying, oh hi, I'm a little bit afraid of this fucker.
Really?
We don't have, we have Max Guard on Rhyperior, don't we?
You still have room.
No, it just ran out.
You still
room
take
just ran out, so
leap
I'm
shot.
thinking to go... Well, I'm more worried about Sleep Powder if he has it. Could we go for Fire Punch into Roserade here and then Max Guard?
You could. I think you do. Yeah, I think that.
I think it's just the safest play this turn.
The only issue here is you.
Oh no, we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if we got the Hailstorm, but I'm more thinking we Quake into the Conk. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for this play because like if he puts me to sleep, it's whatever.
I think you'll take it. You'll take a kill either way. Although I don't think Conk depends on how he.
We're about to see if Rhyperior is about to live this shit or not.
Plus, if he goes for the sleep, you've got Misty Terrain.
Let's go, Rhyperior. We win the game, dude. That's done.
Solid Rock is dope, and it's got Spidef investment. Not specifically
So Conk's dead. Yeah. Conk's got to be dead.
Oh yeah, you're +2.
So Conk dies, and then Conk went for Ice Punch. Oh, sorry, Fire Punch into the Roserade, and we have the Spidef boost. So there's no way we lose this game now.
Yeah. Like, if anything, my fear there, if you went for the Max Guard, is potentially the end game goes down to your Conk versus his Conk, and if his Conk had the Drain Punch where yours doesn't, you'll probably likely lose out from that point.
Oh, 100%, yeah, that was the fear, but this worked out incredibly well, that now we can just go for...
Again, I wasn't too concerned about the Roserade KOing the Rhyperior. Like, Roserade doesn't have the highest attack, and
also, we're Solid Rock in Sand, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a really good game. I was really happy with how we played that, man. There were some good calls.